Hello everyone, this is Whack Comics, and today I'm going to be talking to you about WandaVision episodes 1 and 2. And this will contain spoilers, so if you haven't seen it or you don't care, stick around and hear what I have to say. So to start off, I am a huge fan of old TV shows. This show reminded me so much of like Leave It to Beaver, Andy Griffith's show, Bewitched, I Dream of Jeannie, like those type of shows. Like I even have the entire Leave It to Beaver collection here. This has been like a life passion of mine. I grew up watching these shows, and this sticks every point of those shows. It reminded me of Brady Bunch too. So that first episode, it has like a real wide camera angle, and you can see like the entirety of the living room, the entirety of the kitchen, and there aren't really a lot of cuts or just like zooms, and I loved that. So being that I'm a huge fan of sitcoms, I thought the comedy was so great in this. I loved that Wanda was super funny, and she got to use her powers just for like little things like messing around in the kitchen. And Vision was he was all powerful. He's Vision, but you don't really see that. It's more of just like a straight couple, and they go through everyday tropes of like, oh, what's going on? Is this our anniversary? What are we forgetting? Like almost something you'd see in like I Love Lucy or Everybody Loves Raymond, two more sitcoms that I grew up watching and really loving. I also loved Catherine Hahn as the neighbor lady. I don't think there's a whole lot of great shows that don't have like some side character, like a neighbor or a friend that don't come over and just cause a ruckus basically. So you can already see that just in the very first episode, and that's where I'm starting right now, just episode 1. And she's just kind of nosy and funny in her own little way. And this is the first episode just had so much heart to it. It's kind of like what Leave It to Beaver used to be. Just a very small, easy plot that was easy to love. And the characters are easy to love. We already know them from the Avengers. So we immediately already know who these people are and their relationship, even though in the show we know that Vision's dead. So we're not exactly sure what the fuck's going on. Like there's something going on, and there's like little clues like at the end of episode 1 when they're like, why don't we remember what we did yesterday? Why don't we remember where we moved from? I love that. It leaves a lot of mystery. So we've got this old style TV show, but with a very new age, new style twist that we know is there. Like Vision, we know Vision's dead, but we don't know the actual answer to the problem or like what is even happening. So I am fucking on board just from episode 1. I couldn't believe how much I fucking love this shit. I just was not expecting that. So then we go into episode 2, and it's still in black and white. And now we're getting a different camera style. We're getting like more over the shoulder shots and close ups and more intricate acting than just over the top, like, oh, hello everyone, look, we're here at our house, I love you. Like we're actually getting more like intimate conversations. The show itself, the episode, how it progresses and how we progress from episode 1 to episode 2 is such a great progression in just filmography and telling the story on what is exactly happening without us actually having any fucking clue what's happening. So in the actual story, they have to put on like a little play or something. It doesn't fucking matter. It's a sitcom. Sitcoms are sitcoms, and the episode is the episode. And that's like one thing I love about sitcoms is that it's just like its own little like season. Each episode can be its own season. It doesn't have to affect anything later. It's like almost an anthology series without actually being an anthology series. Like we get the same characters, we get the same plots, we get the same little things here and there, but it's with characters that we learn to love for different reasons. And I'm already in love with these characters in this storyline. So I think at the end with the magic show, it was super funny. I loved how Wanda was just saving the day, and like the gum, how the gum goes into me, like see the contraption inside of him. That was super funny. That reminded me so much of like a '60s show, like just another awful show. But this is done right. When an awful show is done right, it's not awful. Just like Andy Griffith's show, just a cheesy cop show done right, gold, absolute gold. So I'm really looking forward to finding out what exactly is happening with Wanda and Vision, and what are they going through, or is this just Wanda? Because we hear a voice saying like, "What's happening to you, Wanda? What are they doing to you, Wanda?" So we know something's going on. We just don't know what. So I'm not good at guessing. I'm not going to give any predictions, but I'm super excited to find out what is happening to everyone in this show.